One, and we are live. Hi, everybody, on a website that works. My computer screen's broken. Hi. Oh, I turned it
Oh,
off.
now it's really broken.
Oh my God, Amanda, you need to make yourself not shrunk down so far. You know, like you're so low. Tilt your
I'm trying
camera
to make
down.
myself look skinny.
Ah, this is just like old times.
I know. There we go.
Yay. It still looks crooked. Oh, you know what it is? It's my camera.
Uh, is that the wall in that bedroom that used to have like the sun on it in my house?
Yes.
Got it.
It's the office or whatever room it is. You know, the room. It's the bedroom room. The comic room. Okay, so you're watching Big Brother?
Yes, I am. I've seen every single episode.
You've seen every single episode. What are you thinking of Vanessa? Do you love her or should people get over it? I said she's a you.
I really like that. I said to you, I really like her. No, I do like her. I think that you know why people don't like her? I think it's because she's really good, but like the way that she talks, I feel like that's what it is. Because when she talks, like she gives me anxiety. Like her anxiety gives me anxiety. Like when she talks, like, guys, if you don't trust me, then I don't really know. And I don't really like the way that she speaks. I just want to be like, talk like a normal person, or I'm going to gouge my eyeballs out because you're good at what you do, but you're giving me anxiety. I'm going to self-evict.
Do you think that do you think that she lies in the DR? Like she keeps saying that like she says she lies in the DR. Do you think that's
On
fair?
like the live feed, she says that.
Uh-huh. Because you
Um,
can't tell production your game. You can't.
Listen, I get it. I think that there's certain things that you say in the diary room that can be used against you. Anything like to such a major extent, like I'm not really sure. It's hard for me to put myself in that position because I feel like everyone always knew where I was playing the game. Like I was not secretive at all. Like when she sits there and like from the last episode, what I saw, and she's like looking Steve straight to the face, and she's like, "I never made a deal with them. I never made a deal." Like if I was in that position, I'd be like, "I made a deal with them, so you better. I made a deal with Liz, so you better win." Sorry.
But she wants Steve to take her if she wins, which is why she wants Steve to take her if he wins, which is why she's not going to say that to him.
Well, the cool thing about the only way that I can sort of compare her as to Derek from last season is that no one even I feel as though no one even asked Derek that question because they didn't have to, because I felt so so confident that Derek didn't make a deal with the other person that like Derek, but also Derek took a very weak player along with Cody to the final three. So, and I don't know. I feel like it's a completely different circumstance, but I like this final three. I think, you don't know. I feel, however, it's matched up because of our jury. Like you really don't know who's going to win. Like personally, like I really feel like you don't know what the outcome is going to be. Whereas in the past couple of years, like you knew who the outcome was going to be. By the way, did we ever find out who the jury person, the person who's doing it is?
How do I want to put this and not have another?
It's not Frankie.
No.
No, I asked him.
Okay, it's not. Oh my God. It's not Frankie. I'll just say my guess was Derek. And as soon as I guessed Derek, 2 seconds later, he Skyped into the show, making sure we all knew it wasn't him and couldn't be him.
Huh.
So.
Well, I don't know, because he was in Vegas, because he like called me, and I feel like I know he was in Vegas. I didn't know he was in LA, but he did. I know that he was in Vegas at one point to meet up with like his bros around when they would probably film that, but I'm not really sure.
Do you think it could be Ian and Dan? A lot of people say they think it could be Ian and Dan together.
Well, the fact that they said fresh new look, I don't think it's Dan because Dan's older than like yesterday's underwear, but Ian potentially.
Who said it was a fresh new look?
I think it was CBS. They said, or no, remember? Okay, so Will Kirby, he tweeted that like when he asked that if he was going to be like doing the jury, that the response to him, which he quickly deleted. You didn't see this?
No.
Oh my God. Will tweeted that something along the lines when he asked if he was going to be doing the jury panel or whatever. The response was, not this year. They've decided to go with like a fresh, different take of whoever is it curator? Is that the right word? The
sure.
person,
yes.
The Dr. Will, but something fresher, which, I mean, I like Dr. Will doing it. He's fresh as F.
The only person I see fresher is Derek. It's the only person I see that they can.
I just don't see Derek as that. Like, I love Derek to death, but he's not so much of like a talk. John!
Is it echoing?
No.
Well, hi, surprise. Hey, everyone, don't give us any gold bars because you can't.
Oh, does that mean like you don't make money because we're not on you now?
I don't ask people for gold bars, so it doesn't matter. I was just joking.
That's just
Amanda, John's gone.
Bye, John.
You need a TV behind you. Oh, moderator was the word we were looking for, Amanda.
Right.
Chat room. I am looking at you guys. I'm looking at the chat room now. If you guys have questions for Amanda, tell me it, and I will start asking.
I have 10 minutes because after this I have to go on my Google Hangout.
Good. Yes. Oh, good. Well, maybe we'll end and let you switch over to yours. Or I'll just invite Andy in here, and then we'll leave. No, it's fine. Oh, yeah. There is no problems on the internet at all tonight. John, say hi to Amanda.
Hey, girl, I miss you.
I miss you.
Now there's something wrong with your microphone, but let's not even go there.
No.
Yes, we can't hear you now.
I can hear him.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, great. Forget it. It's me, and I don't care anymore. Amanda, so are you going to finale?
No, I'm not. I have to work. I make a lot of money at my house in my area. As opposed to me spending money going to a finale, which I don't get paid for. So getting paid, not getting paid. I'm going to go for the getting paid route.
Amen.
Amanda, your dad gets this question all the time in our You Now shows, but since you're here, you can answer it. I'm seeing it over and over again right now, like people like official Johnny Tay wants to know, Amanda, are you still with McCrae? Hold on. Here's the phone if you want to call 2 years ago.
Wait, honey, come here. Honey, come here. Just stick your head in. No. And this is the reason why. Come, stick your head in. Say hi, Michael.
Oh.
Oh, which head?
No, stop it. Say hi. Hold on. This is
hi,
Michael. Here, put that in your left ear.
Hi, Michael.
The room says hello, Michael.
What's going on?
This is the love of my life.
So, see everyone, that's not McCrae.
No, we've been together for a year and a half, and we bought this house together. So,
wow.
Every single post I get, are you still with McCrae? Like, no.
It's seriously been a year and a half. I don't understand what people don't know. No offense, since we're just yelling at
We're going to literally get married and have babies, and people are going to come up to me and be like, are you still with McCrae?
Yeah.
If you have a baby, can you name it McCrae?
I'm going to name it Reality Recaps.
Reality Recaps, and the middle name McCrae.
Come here, Reality Recaps. Is it your birthday at school?
Come here, little
Well, they love you. We don't want to insult McCrae, but I'll just say they're mentioning a lot of your positive characteristics and why they like you a lot more.
Yes, because he's hot as fuck.
There you go. They're saying, you got yourself a hottie, Amanda. Congratulations, Amanda. So happy for you. He's so cute. He's so hot. Hello, Michael. Oh, my God. We love him. Super hot.
MCM.
Okay. Follow at Amanda Zuckerman on Twitter, and you would have known this a year and a half ago.
For real. Like, is that really a real... How do they find this Google Hangout page after we've traveled from Google Hangout to You Now to Skype? They don't know that me and Mike have been together for a year and a half.
Because they follow me, Amanda, not you. They felt you were too...
They make me feel like this. Audrey.
They said it's because you're too mean on Twitter. They don't like to follow you.
Ooh, no, not Amanda.
Amanda, they also voted you as most likely to return for All Stars.
Who's they?
Our chat room, which gets
The
like
fans, Amanda.
a lot
The
every
fans.
day.
Would you return, Amanda? Would you return?
I don't know.
I mean, you have a lot of money in the bank now. It's been a year and a half, so you probably got a nice nest egg
Well,
with
it's been
Michael.
more than that. It's been like 2 and somewhat years. 2 years and like 3 days. Not that I'm counting.
Okay, so you got a fiance, you bought a house, you got a nest egg. Would you go back for All Stars? Would you just bless us with your beauty,
it would really depend. It would depend on the time of what and what was offered with it at the time when I was
like benefits, a 401k. What do you want?
25,000.
You need dental and vision. I mean, what do you want?
Before I was single and I didn't own a company and I didn't own a house and there was a lot less at stake than there is now for me leaving. People don't really understand that you're leaving your life for almost a quarter of a year, and there's a lot to lose. So it's really, it has to make sense to do something like that because you are sacrificing a big part of your life in order to really go for the money. And for me, it's not. It would be more about the experience than about the money, depending on the amount of money that would be the prize.
Would any of the other people All-Stars, like who would you want to be with, and would that help persuade your decision? Like, would you want Derek in there? And is there any particular past house guests you would want in there that could swing?
I know I've become close with a lot of the people who I would consider to be an All-Star, but after being on a show like that, you sort of think that whatever they say to you, they're saying to everyone else. Like,
Yeah, you're about to do a show with the number one person does that.
Right?
Well, I wouldn't consider Andy an all-star. I love him, but I wouldn't consider him. I think Frankie took his spot on that. But, like, I've spent a lot of time with people who I think who would be back on All-Stars, not only because of their gameplay, but a lot because of their personalities, such as the Derek and the Zach. Like, I don't think Zach is an all-star player, but I do think that he has a personality that America would like to see again. But I know that, they've all presented things to me, and I'm sure if they're presenting it to me, they're presenting it to everyone else. So it really, at this point, the only people who I would feel comfortable with if there was someone from my season who I've had that experience with, you have a bond with people from your season, which is back from the previous All-Stars. When you go back to, I think it was, what season was it that they put a bunch of people from like the same season? You bond with people from your season. You tend to stick with people from your season, and I understand that. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot of All-Stars for my season. So, we will just have to see if...
I was waiting for the name of the one person.
From which season?
Your season. You said there was one person. Or were you saying there wasn't one person?
Wasn't.
No, I don't think that there's a lot. I think,
yeah.
I think if we're going to go back to All-Stars from my season, I think Helen could be a contender, but I know that there's certain situations in her life that may prohibit her from doing that. I'm not really sure. I think Alyssa could potentially be an All-Star, which I have a great relationship with her. I would hope Andy would be an All-Star, but I'm not quite sure. I have a great relationship with most people from my season who could maybe be an All-Star, but it all depends on, who CBS would consider an All-Star.
I want a gays versus girls season.
You know what I thought would be interesting is that I know season 9 was sort of like a couples or like a duo season.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be interesting to go back to like the previous seasons and people who were like duos in this season. Like even like I feel like me and Andy were a duo. I don't know if America saw that.
Well, we liked your duo right up to the part where you split your throat and kicked you out the house. You were not a good duo.
He literally slit my throat and like killed. That's the tough thing though. Like going back in, like I know what Andy's capable of, and even if they try to pull something shisty and put me on with like McCrae, like that, I feel like that would even be like a benefit for me because we're not a duo. We actually dislike each other. So if they put like a bunch of couples in and we were in, it would almost be a benefit to me. I feel as though because I wouldn't have somebody who they could put me on the block against because he and I have no communication whatsoever.
But would it be fun that you guys don't get along, but you have to work together to get through?
No, it would be stressful. I would hate it. And to be honest with you, I don't know. I think it would be a very stressful, uncomfortable situation that I don't think that they would put me in that situation.
Well, I understand what you're saying because you're like, you don't want Michael to watch the feeds, think anything inappropriate is happening, be edited in that type of a storyline. So this is what I'm going to say, Amanda. Don't worry. Sean and I will take care of him. We will go stay at your house.
Honestly, all in all, no matter what the situation
I'll run your business. I'll run your business.
My number one priority now is my real life, which is my man and my family and my business. So, you know, it would all have to fall into place.
Hi, thanks for calling Amanda Zuckerman Realty. I mean, MVP Realty. How may we help you? That's too gay?
No, it's good. You
Hi,
just get your broker's license.
Now, speaking of Big Brother couples, you know, what do you think of that Liz and Austin, those crazy kids in there just, you know, hooping it up?
I think that when you're in the house, you form certain bonds with people, whether it's male or female. And I think that even, like, I think Liz and Austin could potentially have been friends in, like, the outside world. Most likely not. But since you're confined in a certain space, when you escalate trust within that environment, sometimes you misconstrue it as a relationship. I think Liz outside the house is going to find Austin extremely annoying and overbearing, and just like, she obviously is not attracted to him. It's just like, you are smothered by these people to the point where, like, you're so smothered that you're just like, maybe I'm meant to be with this person because, like, we're trapped with each other. We can't escape each other. We don't have time to think outside, you know, these people. So I give it like maybe 2 months max.
Mm-hmm. I give it like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just wish we could see the footage of him meeting the parents.
Don't you feel that way with, like, everyone? Like, I feel like people must think that way with, like, every relationship when they get out of the house. Like, how did they, like, react to, like, society afterwards because they were, like, not a good match whatsoever?
Yeah.
I really didn't. I felt like Brendan and Rachel would last. I felt like Jeff and Jordan would last.
Anyone else?
I did not feel Amanda and Archive would last. Who else did I not say? We're not counting Tina Marie and Nick, because that wasn't anything.
How about Nicole and Hayden? I'm surprised. Like, I'm pleasantly surprised. But I'm surprised that Nicole and Hayden have held strong. But they've also been they've been separated. They haven't lived together over the past year or so. You know, relationships change when you live in the same place.
Yeah,
we don't like that. Anyway. I don't care. I think they're two good people to find each other. Freaking blanketing for whatever.
I think a lot of it, especially with season 16, I think a lot of it has to do with, season 16 had Frankie on their season. I know some of them think that they have their following and fame because people love them so much. People did love 16, but really they got their following from Ariana Grande's brother, Frankie Grande. So all in all, like, they should thank Frankie and, like, just move on. And I think that a big reason why relationships or friendships or whatever else stick together and post together are because they were on the same season and they feel pressure, and I don't know.
Yeah, what's up with Caleb? Do you like him or not?
I'm indifferent. I don't really know him very well. I feel really annoyed that he hosted that contest. I don't want any, thank you. But I didn't host Bull Arena. Like, why did he host that? Right? I got a call from a producer, like, literally 2 days later, who was like, I wanted you to host that comp, but you don't live in LA. And I'm like, Caleb doesn't live in LA. Why did Caleb host the Ninja thing? Like, let's put it this way. If you saw that Ninja thing, would you think of Caleb? No. If you see Bull Arena, what do you think of? My ass. Me walking into the door, blowing my horn, saying, get outside.
Literally, they were in the same situation you were in the last time we saw that, right?
It was very upsetting.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, sorry, I hate Caleb. Anyway. Yes.
Listen, I don't know anything about Caleb besides that he. No, I shouldn't.
So Amanda,
I have it
covering-
right here.
You know what I was gonna say?
I have
could
it
show
too.
everybody.
Somebody sent it to me too. I have it too.
Everybody
Yes.
has it.
I was like, what's going on here? So to change the subject a little bit, so I'm doing our Survivor recap this season for Survivor. Amanda, would you ever be on Survivor?
I would die if I was on Survivor. It'd be like dire. Like if you could die first, and you win, like I would win, but you win just like a really nice funeral, like that. That is what. If you called Survivor dire, I would win. I would literally die. Like I would legit die.
Yeah.
Would I be on it? I think. Oh, I mean, if they called me, listen, it's 1 month. You can win $1 million. Would I try to do it? Yeah, but I would literally be laying in the sand the whole time, just like crying.
Yeah, me too.
I would be like Audrey when she had her nervous breakdown, just like
But with leaves.
under a hut with leaves, with like a yeast infection and pink eye.
Oh,
Starving.
Well, just the fact that they're not brushing their teeth. Oh, and how,
And they like,
that.
oh my God, that would just not be good for, I don't know how they do that. But I love the Survivor people. I've just hung out with them recently and they're all super nice and
Super nice.
they're way nicer than Big Brother people. I should be on Survivor just because the people are nice to hang out with them and they all hang out with each other. I have to go.
Yes, I was going to say, Amanda, you have to go. You go ahead, and we'll talk to you later.
Love you, Amanda.
Love you. Gotta go.
Talk to you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
I'm voting you to evict. Bye. Boop. Hi, John Richardson. Hi, chat room.
Hey.
Okay, do we want to try and go back on you now, or we're over it and we don't care?
You can do whatever. You are the boss. This is your show.
I'm just so annoyed.
Next week, the You Now Survivor show will be my show.
Well, we'll see about
On
that
reality.
if we can't
on
get that
reality.
to work.
Yeah. It was pretty funny. The echo was just insane.
Yeah, well,
I felt
people
really
are
bad for
saying You Now is having a problem. So that might be what it is. Giselle says
No
yeast
comment.
infection and a pink eye. Peggy Brown says you're pretty enough that someone would come and feed you grapes. So I guess that was for Amanda.
Oh, I thought it was for me because I'd have to have that on Survivor.
Sparkly Eye says Eric and John wondering why they were getting a picture. Huh? I don't know what that means. Wonder why they're getting a picture of a dum dum lollipop. I'm not sure. And yeah, I mean that's it. All right. Well, chat room, you guys are saying.
Guys, stop chewing. Okay, sorry.
Oh, I didn't even notice you were doing that. Okay, I'm gonna try and go back on you now, and we'll see what happens because this was fun for Amanda, but I get it. None of you guys can chat. None of you guys can talk to each other here. So I'm gonna try and go back on you now with John. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna end it for today, and I gotta make backup plans for tomorrow because we can't have this happen for tomorrow's show. So, oh, Spring Curls actually likes this better than You Now.
Ooh, spring curls.
Do you? It's harder for me because I can't, it's like much harder to get questions from you guys. But I mean, we could try and play a game here. Should we try? Oh, Giselle says You Now is way better. See, I just don't have any of my stuff here. Like, I can't do anything. It's just John and I and cameras.
Just
I
try
feel
it.
naked.
We'll try to bring me on, and if we don't, then stay on and talk with everyone for a little bit, and then we'll figure out next for tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds perfect. We'll do that. Okay, so sorry everyone. One more time, I'm gonna end. Give me like 5 minutes. We'll try You Now one more time. Okay, and then if it doesn't work with Echo, I'll just stay on and we'll all do a You Now, and then we'll play games and stuff, and I'll give away prizes. Oh look, cameo koozies and this thingy. Okay, so give me 5 minutes, and I'll be back on You Now. Bye, everybody.
Bye.